Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land to the newest session of the New Embrace campaign. Now, before we jump right into the action, as per usual, we have a few short announcements that we always have to make. Very beginning of which is going to be our Patreon. If you want to join our fantastic community, jump over to our Patreon, patreon.com/Giro4usall. It is a fantastic site where you'll be able to hang out with us, join our private Discord server, as well as get sneak peeks into projects that are being worked on behind the scenes, like the comic series. The first chapter is up for Patreons only, so if you are interested in looking at that, participating like that, or joining any of our games in the future, be sure to reach out and let me know. In addition to that, if you are interested in supporting us by some other means, you can always do it in a number of different ways. We have a lot of media out there. We have Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. All of these are fantastic little resources you can utilize in order to join us. You can find me on each of these platforms at ProDMJoey. Just give it a little search and you'll find us. We also have an Instagram and TikTok. I always forget to talk about those things. But yeah, we do have them if you are interested in joining us and hanging out a bit more with all of us. Yes, and we have fantastic new emotes. Woo! Very excited for them. They look so good. Beecher does a fantastic job with emotes. He always has. But yes, and keep in mind that we are having a sub goal currently in the works right now, where if you give a sub to the community or subscribe to the channel, keep in mind, other than the fantastic emotes, you also are working towards the marbles goal, where every 50 subs you will have a marbles game from the people who subscribed to the channel and supported us in everything we are doing. Depending on how many gifts you give is how many marbles you have assigned to you, and it is a marble race. So the winning marble will have a sentence or two attached to it as the activities that we are going to be participating in. So if you want to really troll me in some ways that some of the community has already been doing lately, feel free to give us some gifted subs to the community. Spread us wide. Let everybody join us. And as another note, July 9th is going to be our 12-hour Gnomathon, everybody. Noon to midnight, 12 hours of a campaign. 3 breaks are set up inside where the party is going to go from level 3 to level 6. Each of the breaks, they get 1 level up. That is how we're going to be running things. And their goal is to succeed a trial in order to integrate gnomes into all of my games and worlds, not as monstrous creatures, but as normal races for everybody to join and utilize if they feel like playing a gnome for some reason. It's mostly a meme that I despise gnomes as much as everybody thinks I do, but hey, we're going to keep fucking playing it. Why not? It's going to be fun. It's going to be torturous against me. Be sure to stay tuned and join us for all of that fun. But anyways, that's going to be the end of the announcements. Last time on New Embrace, the party was separated. It was Kothar, Rowan, and Draco, you know, the face of the party, who found their way into a tavern called the Broken Kneecap. They were looking for the least credible place in the entire city of Deepyard in order to maybe find some hints as to where the Darkened Society lies. Well, once inside of there, they did have to sign a waiver to walk on inside, and they were also witnessing a grueling battle, deathmatch style fight between a few individuals that were just fighting for coin. Though this fighting pit was vastly different than many other fighting pits you all have experienced previously. This one had people breaking tables, breaking each other, casting spells. It was gruesome, it was gnarly, and it was pretty exciting as well. So, after all of that, you sat down at a table and, well, got yourself some drinks. Rowan managed to scare away an elderly-looking man by flirting with him a little too much. And, well, all of you sat down enjoying yourselves, where you met an individual who helped you all sign up for the fights. Originally, only Kothar was going to be signing up for it because the individual understood that Kothar, well, he's fucking big. And that was his entire logic behind it. But after the rest of the party caught up and talked with everybody, they told Kothar about the deal they made on his behalf without his knowledge. And although he got upset about it, he kind of just took the lumps and went along with it fairly well. With everybody else in the establishment, Noth was being referred to by somebody else's name. Everybody thought Noth was somebody else. Very curiously as well. Well, he isn't that person, but everybody else was invited to signing up for some fights, and I believe it was Gabriel who signed up for a fight against Draco, and Nolth who signed up for a fight who's going to be going up against Kothar. And without him here, we can't really do that. Anyways, Kothar took his leave with all the party members after this little discussion and sign up, and went back to the magic shop, whereupon he talked to the same individual you all talked with the night before, and she relayed some information to him that her organization will not be fighting against the Darkened Society. They don't see a reason to be doing that. However, she, for personal reasons, dealing with her sister, wishes to fight against the Darkened Society, or at least have all of you hunt them down and kill its current leader. Seeing as you all took the opportunity to do these things, she granted you each some magical items, some fun little armaments and weapons. And after Kothar picked which items he wanted and left, you all set up a trap, as one of the members of the Darkened Society is going to be hunting Rowan down tonight. Shit. Alright. Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. I just realized, like, 2 key components for 2 key events are missing.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did too until I was doing the recap. Anyways, you set up a trap, and now you have to lay there and wait for it to come to fruition. So, party, we begin. Would you like to narrate where all of you situated yourselves?
Sure.
Hi.
Go ahead.
I am hiding under the bed that Rowan is going to be pretend sleeping in. And hope that my new crown does not get caught in the bed frame.
Good hope, good hope.
The mine is upstairs, and Great Draco is up in the rafters, I believe.
Nolth is down here with you. Both of you standing outside of the door, and you set up your little rune of blasting.
Sure, in the middle of the room upstairs. Where they
Wait, upstairs or down here? That's a very big distinction.
We're down here on the bottom level,
Yes.
and Desmond and them are on the top floor. There is no basement.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, if I remember, in the bedroom, it was 2 tight quarters. So if it went off, it would hurt anyone in it. So put it in the main floor.
Yeah, we put it in the shop. I think it's what it came down to.
Alrighty.
Oh, and shoot, Rowan has the command word.
All of you know it. Anybody can say it.
Okay, just making sure.
But anyways, you've all set the trap. Kothar is upstairs. Let me get Rowan's sheet out because that's going to be needed for me. Now, the 2 of you over at the door, I need perception checks.
Perception.
Hey,
Hey, Kothar's here.
in the nick of time.
Oh, I don't see shit.
In fact, neither of you do. The two of you sit there against the door, waiting. And waiting. And waiting. As you are positioned there, Draco, on the cusp of your vision, nobody else noticing, you do notice footsteps casting a shadow under the door frame from right in front of the door.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything yet.
Already?
God.
No. Right in the door frame. Nolth. And Gabriel, I would like stealth checks from the two of you. Kothar, welcome. Are you in the Zoom? Yep, you are in the Zoom call. Well, unfortunately, the individual snuck past you very easily, Kothar. Made their way downstairs. Already. Draco. You noticed that the footsteps kind of move away from the door.
Alright. I'm gonna kind of hint. I need to whisper to him that there's somebody in there. He's moving away.
Within that instance, I need initiative rolled. And no mango die for this game. Alright, alright.
Hey, don't tempt me.
Oof. Well, hopefully it's the only one. We're getting it out right now.
I'm getting my good roll out right now.
We roll Rowan. Seems about right.
Do I need to roll or do
Yep,
I?
everybody.
Okay. I was
Yep,
gonna
yep.
ask is hiding, but
Just to have you on the tracker.
cool.
Good. Okay. Your first roll was a 14, so we will honor that.
Okay. I don't know why it's doing that double roll.
Me neither. Did you double tap? Too much zombies. Draco is absolutely faster than Kothar.
Okay. So it's not doing it for anything else. It might have just been weird.
No worries. So, as you begin whispering the words, Draco, you immediately hear the footsteps taking off blindingly fast and the front window shattering and breaking as the individual is going to run. Disappear from sight.
All right, then.
Draco.
I am going to dash out the door.
Okay.
All the way to the street, like all the way out into the
You
street.
see the very clearly broken through window in Marquis' shop, or Ignatius's shop. Wrong game.
Yeah, no, you're good.
You jump out into the streets, and you don't immediately see them.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I do see
Go
them?
ahead, that'll be your action, though.
That's fine.
Let me see what their stealth modifier is.
It's gonna be insanely high.
You don't see them.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Is anybody like freaking out on the street or moving to the side?
At this hour, there's not many people out on the streets.
So I figured. I was just wondering if there was anybody like moving out the way, like somebody was running down the street.
I mean, you do see like a slumped over homeless person over at one of the corners.
Yeah. Hmm.
You have a bonus action? Anything?
Yeah. I don't want to run the wrong way though. I'm gonna use a key point to at least. Do I have any movement left?
You have a base 50?
Base 40.
No, you don't have any more movement. 40 feet gets you from the rafters out front.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Mhm.
I'll use a key point to use Step of the Wind.
All right, which direction? Do you want to choose a direction or roll a die and hope it's in the right direction? Because there's only two directions you can go from here, left or right. So it's 50-50.
Or roll a D2 and see what happens.
Go for it.
1.
All right, so that's left.
Yep.
And you dash another 40 feet down the road. Kothar, you heard the shattering of the window downstairs. Thank you for the follow. Kothar, what would you like to do?
Koth's gonna come out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm guessing the door's wide open.
The room that you're in, the door was not open because you were like behind it.
No. The downstairs door.
Oh no, the window was shattered.
And then that's what.
I just hopped right through it after him.
Yeah.
Oh, Draco just went out after.
Mhm.
Okay. I know I'm not as fast as them. So.
You're pretty fast though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Slow.
you are the third fastest of all the classes.
I'm gonna grit my teeth, push open the door, and just kind of like guard the door, the front door, and just
To the shop?
look around. Yeah, to the shop.
Okay. With your movement speed, you can get right out there. Roll me a perception check as your action.
Just gonna yell out, "Coward!"
Oh, sorry, that's not high enough.
18.
Yeah, 18 doesn't
Yeah.
quite cut it. These are sneaky
Yeah, that's my
SOBs.
Oh yeah, cowards.
N, you heard all of this. What are you doing?
Will I have any sort of like line of sight on the window?
Yes, you can see it if you just roll over.
Okay. I would like to use my action to see if I know which way they went.
That's not really feasible from under here.
Not from under there.
No,
okay.
you'd have to be outside. Or at least like
Okay.
at the window to see if you can pick up a trail.
Okay. I will crawl out from under the bed
Yeah.
and then take a look outside and see if I can find like footprints or
So-
like a
Unless you can bonus action dash or some other type of movement, you were prone under the bed, so it's half your movement to stand up. So you don't have enough movement without your action to get out there.
Gotcha. Okay, so I will use my movement and then my action to move,
Okay.
and then I will bonus action inspire Draco if he's close enough.
He's within 30 feet if you move closer.
Okay.
All right. So we get you
I'll be like,
outside and then a
"Alright,
little
Eagle
closer.
Eyes, you got this."
Draco is now inspired. Nolth!
I'm just gonna stay guarding and see if anyone might double back.
All
Or
right.
keep an eye open.
So you just stay put. Are you holding any actions or anything?
Just had the spear at the ready, but just not really prepared to attack anything. Well, just prepared to get jumped, basically, or for the assassin to come back while everyone else is running out.
Okay. What the hell can Rowan do? Oh, everything. All right. Fuck it. Rowan will use her action to conjure animals. And she is going to make 8 owls. So now I need to roll initiative for owls. Good owls. Good owls. And on their turn, they are going to be searching around the area when Rowan tells them to. So you now have a flock of owls.
Oh, he's not gonna be happy about this. All the birds everywhere in the building.
Oh no, she summons them outside.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because it has a range of 60 feet.
What is this?
Yeah. All of the owls just kind of appear into existence, fluttering outside around all of you. Gabriel, your turn.
Gabe just sticks within and while keeping a lookout the best he can.
All right, so you run out there, and for you, with where you were positioned, closer by the door, action, roll a perception check. Alrighty. Their turn. Duke, Duke, Duke. Duke, Duke, Duke. Alrighty. Kothar, your turn.
I think it's Jocko for me.
Draco, your turn.
Sorry.
All right, you're good. Can I actually fly up in the air?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's like a racial bonus.
I'm just making sure, and I'm gonna fly up in the air,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna see if I can see anything.
Alright. Roll a perception check. Remember, you are inspired by N, which is a D6.
Ooh, let's go. Let's get a good roll. Can I use my game inspiration on this?
Absolutely.
All right. And then roll. Crap. 23.
As you fly around in this direction, up into the sky, you kind of notice like a small disturbance of trash coming from the alleyway to the north. You went the wrong direction,
Okay.
but you kind of notice.
I'm gonna yell at the party and tell them the alleyway to the north. It looks like somebody's running through it. There's trash flying everywhere.
All right, you yell that out loud.
Yes.
You still have movement and bonus action.
Do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, then I would. Yeah, I'm still gonna yell it, and I'm gonna take off over that direction.
Okay. That's probably a good like 60 feet away, the alleyway,
Yeah.
and you
use
probably
my-
spent 20 feet flying.
Yeah, I'll bonus action. Step of the wind again and
Okay.
get over there.
I'll put you over there, and as you look down into the alleyway, you do see the individual kind of pop out.
Okay. And I'm gonna yell back, I found him.
Kothar, your turn. It will take you a full dash to get over there.
Yeah. Easy, keep Rowan safe. And then sprint to...
And you get probably right behind, or right in front of Draco. Still not up to the individual, but as you're, like, entering in the alleyway, Kothar, you don't see them immediately, but you do see Draco's, like, looking kind of, like, behind a couple of trash cans.
Draco, where?
Behind the trash cans.
It's an alleyway. There's a lot of trash cans.
I'll point at it. I'm like, that trash can right there, and I'm like dead set pointing at it.
Yeah. It helps, but...
Yeah, it's still going to be hard to tell, but yeah.
Alrighty, so that's your bonus action, anything?
I'm not gonna rage.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on. And I need to see if this is an attack. That's an action. I'm good.
Alrighty. Alrighty. N, your turn.
Okay. How far am I from the alleyway?
I'd put you like 50 feet before the mouth of it. Or probably like 40 feet before the mouth.
Okay. So it like before I could get to the mouth to see it down it, or
You're about 40 feet before you could do that, yeah.
okay, before I can do that. All right. Well, I will. Well, boo. I will use my movement to go that way, and use my action to keep moving
Dash.
up to like the edge,
Yep.
just so I'm like right at the mouth of it.
Right.
And I will use some sorcery points to cast Quicken Spell
Mm.
and cast Detect Thoughts.
What's the range of that? 30 feet, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Well, immediately, you hear a cacophony of hoo, 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 all around you.
Mhm.
In addition to that, roll me a perception check, and because there's a lot of thoughts happening around you right now. Not a lot, but, you know, there's a good number.
Right. And then perception. I'm also going to use my game advantage on this.
18. You filter through the thoughts of Kothar, of Nolth, of Draco, and Gabriel, and of all the owls. Unfortunately, you're a little too far away from that individual up there to detect their thoughts. However, you do hear a set of thoughts coming from inside of the building. 1, 2... Maybe that's enough. However, that's it.
Okay. And then I'll whisper to Gabe. "There's one
Yell.
back in
He's
the house."
down. He's a ways away. It's Yell.
Oh. Is there anyone close enough to me?
Some of the owls, but you're not sure if they speak.
I will give it a try.
Already.
Considering how often Rowan has talked to creatures, I will trust that.
Sure.
There's another one back in the place. Go get somebody.
that's your turn. Nolth! You're chilling. What would you like to do?
Just gonna head back into the room with Rowan.
Okay.
So make sure Rowan isn't low.
Alright. The owls are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 perception checks, all at advantage.
Let's go, owls. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. Luckily for everybody else, 2 owls kind of fly directly over top of the would-be assassin. The other ones are going in bad directions.
Flying into windows, people's homes.
Yeah.
What is this?
Rowan's turn. Rowan has to concentrate on a spell right now.
She can beat shit.
She can. I'm seeing what else she could do, though.
It's druid with a 6. It's too much.
Can't do any of those. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to use Rowan's character sheet today. And Druid is like the most complicated class in all of D&D.
Giant constrictor snake.
I mean... Yeah, what animal do we have ready? Weasel, cool. Rowan's a... No.
Rip Rowan.
Direwolf.
A snail.
That'd be a good one. That could be a good one. Counter offer, Direwolf.
Direwolf.
Yeah, it's 5 on me.
Yeah. Or a dire bull. No, Direwolf.
Not elegant enough.
Rowan transforms into a direwolf and goes over towards the entry, the doorway, and just starts snarling. Gabe.
How far away is the assassin?
You don't know.
How far away is the is in and the valley, the alley entrance?
M is 35 feet away from you.
And I assume I can tell. I know there's something going on in the alley, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gabe will run up to close as possible to in.
That will require a dash to get right beside them.
Well, I mean 30, this as close as possible. Then do a Misty Step.
Bing.
Can I see into the alley?
At 30 feet, you cannot see into the alley. It's 35 feet away.
Okay, I'll using my movement and double dash. I'll run past and say, "Don't get yourself killed!" As I'm passing by into the alley.
Now you can see into it, and you see the 2 owls kind of like pulling at some silvery-looking hair, from behind a trash can.
How far away is that?
Within 20 feet from you. Now that you dashed into the alley.
And I'll Misty Step up to kind of block him in as best as I can. But
in front or behind?
Is there a path out there at the alley on the other side?
You're not sure. It keeps winding.
Let's see.
But there is a Kothar kind of in front of him with a Draco as well.
Actually, what's the range of this? Hold person. I'll cast hold person if I'm in range.
You dashed. as your action.
Oh, that's okay. That's an action, not
Yeah.
a bonus. Okay. Yeah, I'll Misty step up next to him on the between him and the mouth of the alley that I know of.
So, in front of Kothar.
Yeah.
Okay, boop. There you go. Now it's their turn. They're gonna bonus action disengage, and then start running. And then keep running.
Rogues.
And re-stealth. Cool.
So he didn't go too far.
Draco. Who knows?
Well, yeah.
Mechanically.
Yeah,
I'm
mechanically.
thinking, yeah. It didn't seem to go that far, right?
Shit.
Draco.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were asking for you were gonna tell me something or not.
No, it's your turn. It's your turn.
Yeah, alright. Well, let me roll perception to see if I can find him again. Not advantage this time. Ah!
Ooh.
Ooh.
Somebody did roll high on stealth.
He did roll high on stealth. However, not quite that high.
Yes.
He had a 23 on stealth.
Oh, no.
I had to roll high for this.
Rogues, man. So you fly on over there, and as your action, you start looking and surveying, and you look directly down at one of his boots that are kind of hanging out along the side. Too nice of boots to be a homeless person.
Alright, I'm gonna punch his ass.
Key point punch his ass. Oh wait,
I
you're
can-
fast as fuck. You can make it up to him.
Yeah, I can bonus action punch him, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Roll me an investigation, please.
Alright. Shit.
He seemed to have dodged your punch, man.
Alright. I have 2 bonus action punches, right?
No, you have to declare a key point in order to get
Alright,
the
then-
2. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. I thought you automatically got 1 and you could use a key point to do it again.
No, it's you automatically get 1, or instead of doing that, you can key point to get 2. So you have to declare it before you roll the 1.
That's fine, I understand now.
No worries. We'll get it next turn.
Yep.
Kothar! This motherfucker keeps running. It's just like the last one.
Yeah. I rage and run.
Alrighty. Boom, 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 boom. You make it to the mouth on just your movement. Look down the alley and you see him.
Oh, I made it to the mouth while moving. He got that far? Damn.
He was already, like, 15 feet in front of you.
Oh, okay.
So
I
yeah,
didn't know how far
yeah,
he
nah,
was to me.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna throw both hand axes at him.
Yeet.
Yep.
Or
Hit his
yeet.
ass.
Sorry.
Yep.
Are you going to reckless?
No, I don't think I can reckless.
All right.
9.
Goes missing.
15.
Roll me an
Shit.
investigation.
Come on, Kothar.
11.
Goes past them.
What the fuck?
He's nimble. He's a nimble
Very
shit.
nimble.
Very nimble.
He's fast as fuck.
All done?
Mm-hmm.
End.
You can see the weave.
Okay, so I'm like in the middle of this alley all by myself.
Just doing the John Travolta.
Okay, so I'm going to follow. Actually, no. I would have known that someone was back in the house, so I'm gonna go back towards that way
Okay.
and see if I can see the other one.
All right. You're gonna have to. Wait, no. Unless you climb through the window, you're gonna have to dash. Are you okay climbing through the window?
Sure.
All right. You climb through the window.
Okay, and then I'm gonna like
You see Woof Rowan in the doorway, and Nolth kind of just like peeking out periodically and then going back. You still detect those thoughts. Now 3.
Can I tell which direction they're coming from?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Discipline.
All right. I will hold.
You could try to perceive them as your action.
Sure.
Go for
Do
it.
that.
Well then. You kind of see about 10 feet away from you, there's a couple of indented footprints on one of the rugs. And there's kind of, it looks like the tiniest bit of mud tracks leading up to that corner.
Okay, then I will. Ah, crap, because Quicken Spell is freaking 2, and I do not have any more.
Yeah.
I only have 1.
Yeah.
I will point in at Rowan and
Nolth.
Nolth and just be like,
Do a performance check. You are good at these. 24. Nolth, you've played charades before. That is the charade for in the corner. Alrighty. Nolth.
What's the building made out of?
Mostly wood.
Oh, it's great.
Stonework, flooring, glass
How much
pane
do we care about this
windows.
building? How much do we care about this building? Is the real question.
Depends on the individual. Ignatius, who can fireball and kill all of you, very much.
Good thoughts. Good thoughts. The Bosnian probably wouldn't like me burning the building down.
Yeah. The man who's been gracious enough to allow you to sleep in his home.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
I'm gonna
I
burn
forgot.
him.
I never told you the stats on the dagger.
No.
No,
Not
I
that
didn't.
those stats.
Okay. This dagger is called the Raven Flock. You can add it to your character sheet. It is a +1 magical dagger. And after you throw the blade, once per long rest, as a bonus action, you can teleport to the position the blade landed in, as long as it landed in a solid surface. Or solid entity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do this. If I know Hexblade correctly, I could turn on my pack weapon and then make that into a spear, if I'm correct.
This blade is an artifact, so you can't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
sorry.
do that.
It's artifacts
I
have
know-
restrictions for reasons.
Yeah, okay. Basically, it's blink dagger.
Because if I gave you a fucking spear that could do that, no.
I chuck the spear. I teleport to the spear.
As it impales. Why?
But how far away is he?
You don't see him, you just know in the corner. So by your estimate, 20 feet away?
I'm just gonna, get the spear at the ready and just charge the corner, see if I stab through
Alright,
anything.
make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Go.
You've got this. Come on.
Thirteen misses. Oh, disadvantage is so bad.
I can have that crit.
And you don't have multi-attack yet, do you? Next
No, I
level.
do.
Oh, you do? You
No,
can try again.
I have thrusting blade.
27 hits
27?
though. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
Those hits. He
2
hits hard
nats
too.
and 4 rolls. Jesus.
For 10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10.
Okay. Fucking hell. Draco,
Mm-hmm.
the person you were swinging at just seems to disappear from sight.
Son of a
Yep,
bitch.
you're fighting an illusion.
Now, aside from the blood that you just drew, Nulf, you still can't see them. But yeah, good job.
They're here!
The owls go. Perception checks. Owls, go.
Oh,
So many.
we got one good one.
One good one.
That's all we needed. A
Same
roll.
owl.
It's just one owl flies in, whoo, and just starts poking at the guy. So many owls. Yo, conjure animals is a good spell. It's just fucking radar. Let's go. Rowan's go. Rowan is bork. Direwolf. Bite. 17 does hit. Wow. So that'll be 10
Nice.
piercing.
And a strength save, I believe.
Oh, wrong direction. Wrong
Yeah.
direction.
Yup.
What's the DC? 13?
Mhm.
13.
Oh, hey, look at that. He was knocked prone. All right. All right. Well, Rowan was supposed to have advantage, so 17 straight. But regardless, yeah. Okay.
Orc.
Gabe, from outside the alleyway, you do hear N shouting, "In here! They're in here!" Or Nolth, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Gabe would have been trying to keep an eye on the position, so I'll run back. How far away is she?
Who?
How far away is in from Gabriel?
They are.
They.
So you put yourself 20 feet into the alley, 20 feet back, 20 feet, so 40 feet to the entryway of the broken window. So you can get yourself within 10 feet of the broken window and see inside of the broken window from like a corner.
Oh, with my movement?
Well, you can get within range to see inside with just your base movement. You can't make it there, but you can see. Because you have that fancy spell thing, I want to emphasize that.
Yeah. Yeah, he runs back, cursing under his breath that she can't make up her mind, and they can't make up their mind, and I guess he double dashes into the building.
Alrighty. You
Yeah,
dash
she-
inside.
She's already
They.
inside the building. They are already inside.
Yes.
And do I see the person, or are they still visible?
They're still invisible. However, there's enough people stabbing and biting in the corner. Rowan's wolf form looks like they're chewing on something, but you don't see it.
And I think that's it for now.
Okay. Now it's the real assassin's turn. Oh. So we're gonna keep that one, right?
No, that was just trying to read it. and I
No
said-
worries, no worries. Huh. Well, shit, they're gonna have to try. Stand up, half movement, down to 30. Bonus action, disengage. Run. So that's right out the window.
Past Gabriel.
Yeah, unless you have Sentinel, you can't hit him. Disengage.
Hmm.
Sentinel so useful.
30 feet this way. Not stealthing, just running. Just running. Draco, your turn. The
All
dude
right.
you were just fighting just disappeared.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Mages, man.
Son of a bitch.
You fly into the sky, and you do notice somebody that looks eerily like the person who ran away, very far away from you running away.
Jesus. How far away is he?
I'd put him at like 80 feet. Well, wait, geometry, you can fly. That was 50, 30, across. Yeah, about 80 feet away.
God bless, this is my full movement if I dash.
Yep.
Kothar, he's all the way, he's about like 80 feet away. Should I go for him?
Get him.
Alright, yep. Alright. Another key point, and we're going over there. Or can I dash over there and then choose a key point to hit him?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do then. Yep.
Cool. You dash on over. You're still at disadvantage. They're still invisible. You're just noticing the heavy footprints and, well, running of the individual.
Yep. So 17.
Hits.
Boom.
What the
And that's-
fuck?
And then 10 doesn't hit.
10
Yeah,
misses,
no.
yeah. All
Yep.
done?
Yep, I'm done.
Kothar! You're getting your cardio in today.
So dumb. I hate cardio. I'm gonna run back.
Fuck
I hate
like
mages
that.
and rogues. Son of a...
Alright.
Dash the other way.
20, 40, 20,
80 feet.
40. You make it out. You're about 10 feet away from where Draco is currently swinging. But you don't see the guy. You just hear the panting from them, too. Fucking cardio.
Do I still have it?
Do you have any more axes? Javelins? Anything?
No, I think I gave the spear to somebody else.
Nolf.
Did I give the spear to Noel?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Oh.
No,
I think I looked at the
I
time.
gave the spear to. I think I gave the spear to an NPC. I just remember.
So you have no more ranged weapons? You can try yeeting your battle axe.
Nah, I don't want to lose that. Okay. You know what? No, I can't because I dashed. I can't even attack. Sure.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. En, your turn. Your first encounter with a rogue, and you didn't die.
I'm so proud of myself. And I'm going to say that aloud and and hop out the window.
She runs past Gabriel. They run past Gable as he just came in.
And I'm going to use as much movement as I can to follow where they went.
Duke. If you dash, you can make it up to them.
Unless, of course, you want to do
I'm
something from
actually-
ranged.
Yeah, you
I'm
could just get
going
out there
to-
and see down the alley. You don't, or down the road. You don't see them, but you know they're there. They haven't stealthed.
Okay. I am going to upcast Witch Bolt.
Go for it. Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's right, because they're... Fuck!
Misses. So, yeah. You shoot the arch of arcane energy in that direction that kind of ripple through the area, and somehow you kind of like closed your eyes with that much energy, and then you go, did I? Shit.
Like, fuck.
Nolf!
So are they still invisible? Like I still can't see them, right?
They're still invisible.
So
I
I
also
still
went
can't
out the
hex them.
window.
What'd you say, Nolf?
So I can't hex them at this point.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how about far away are they?
If you step out the window, that's 10 feet of your movement. They're about, what would that be, 40 feet down the road. And you're down to 30 more movement. Or not 30, 20 more movement.
I'm just gonna eat my spear at them.
40 feet away. Go for it. Yeet.
They get the
Disadvantage.
Same attack modifier.
Yeah, yeah.
Disadvantage.
I thought you said eat your spear at him, and I was like,
Yeah. Yeet.
"Right,
Power
he's
word.
already
Yeet.
running."
Our word. Yeet. 22.
Oh shit!
That hits. That hits.
I will Eldritch Smite too. So another 3d8.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Let's go!
All right. All right. All right.
15. So 27 damage.
Oh my god!
I do damage. That's my one.
Eldritch Smite is such a good
Your spear just
invocation.
like lunges halfway through, and you see on the other side the purplish blood just dripping off as the spear is now floating in midair. And right in front of you,
He's over there.
Draco, you hear.
shit.
He's right there, Gus.
All right, Owl's turn. The owls get a turn.
Fly by, fly by, fly by.
It's the one owl still.
Oh my god. That one-
Al didn't have a bad roll. I got it in the 20s.
Oh, all of the owls are just flocking around him now. Every single one. Let's bring them on
Keep
over.
him. My people.
Rowan's turn. How fast is the direwolf? 50.
40 feet.
Bork, 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 bork. Bork, 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 bork. Bork.
Through the window.
15 just barely hits. Oh, he actually succeeded the strength save. However, he's probably rough. He's probably rough.
I'm leaving the spear there. I ain't summoning it back.
I think he's already prone too.
Gabriel. Oh, he's toppled over, but he's
he
not
is not
prone. Wait,
No,
Eldritch Smite
Eldritch
prones
Smite.
him? Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
How far away is N?
About
him?
15. N is like 20 feet away from him?
Gabe runs out, back out the window, pass in, casts Hunter's Mark on her as he double dashes
Them.
to what them as they he rushes up to what's ever going on.
So you Hunter's Mark N.
Yeah.
All right, N, you are Hunter's Marked.
Okay.
Feel someone watching you.
Babysitting. And you dash on over.
That's like the best babysitting. It's like the kids with the leash backpacks. Like that's exactly.
Where did they go? Brothel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a different tavern. How do you just always know? 4th level Hunter's Mark. But anyways, now it's their turn. You know what? I'm curious. They're gonna attack you, Draco.
All right.
They stand up, and they have advantage because they're still invisible.
Is he really that invisible though with a spear? I mean, just kidding. But yeah.
Okay.
Did he miss?
I have to look at his stats. He's not a
Okay.
he's not a traditional assassin.
Okay.
But no, he did not.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that's really? Okay. Yeah, there's only one. So first off, what? No, that's stupid. I'm gonna keep it, but apparently this is a natural crit.
Oh God.
Yeah. As long as they are unseen by the person they are targeted,
Son of a bitch.
their attacks against them counts as a crit. Wow.
Oof. It's gonna be a shit ton.
All right, let me get a calculator.
I'm dead. GG guys.
I'm taking
don't
averages.
You love that sound? Don't you love
Yeah.
that sound?
Well,
And we just met you.
All right. The damage is not that bad. Okay. It is not that bad. So it's
That's fair.
37 piercing. However,
Okay,
I
yep.
do need a con save.
Okay, so
You are successful. So it would have been 48 points of poison damage, but it's halved to 24.
Oh, okay. I'm unconscious.
So 61 points total.
Yeah. Jesus.
And then bonus action disengage, 15 feet. It's not going to help them, but they're trying. Now they're in the alleyway. Draco! Death save.
I'm up.
You fall, and then you stand back up. Take your turn. Nat 20
Come here,
death saves.
Come here, motherfucker. And I'm gonna try to hit him with my spear.
I'm giving your first attack advantage. He's surprised. He is very surprised.
Just looks back at Bird.
Yeah,
What'd
dead
you
bird.
do,
Not
roll
dead
it?
bird?
You roll nat 20. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, nat 20. 19 hits.
All right. Yep. Boom.
How do you want to do this?
I'm aiming just where I
Yes.
think his head's at, and I'm just gonna stab it straight through his head.
No, don't kill him.
Too late.
My whole defense is I don't know where he's at, so I mean I'm just stabbing there.
It's my defense. Through the head.
We did want to kill him.
Shink right through the head, and the body collapses to the ground.
And becomes visible, I hope.
Yes, it does. However, that is the end of combat, everybody.
I think that's
Okay.
the only nat 20
Um,
death save I've ever gotten.
What a
I,
fucking time to get it, too.
I know.
I'm gonna keep running up, and then I'm gonna see that he's dead. Do I have a chance to give him a healing light?
There's a spear through his skull.
And chess.
and chest. There's no healing lighting this. There's other means, but not that. You know, like revivify, reincarnate, things like that.
I see.
He dead.
Well, shit. I could have read his thoughts, guys. I can do that.
Hey, no, if you can do creepy stuff, can you talk to him?
Well, at least
Yeah.
let's take some time to like dig through his shit and see where he came from.
Let's take the body inside.
I'm
I'm kind of fucked up. I
one
need
of-
to go lay down.
One of the local
Hey,
guards
come here.
kind of like walks out of the alleyway and looks at all of you.
Come
I'm
here.
just throwing him
Draco.
over my shoulder. I'm throwing the body over my
Yeah,
shoulder.
yeah.
I will pull out my spear while he's doing that. No, let me get my spear first.
Shink.
Grab
Alright.
mine.
Can I?
Yeah,
Try
get
this.
yours too. Pulling
Can I
out
try
the
to
other
distract
guy's
the guard?
head.
What do you? I mean, it's kind of. Sure. Do a performance check, Gabriel.
Oh yeah, I'm so good at those.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah.
Oh, I mean,
You're pretty. As you kind of walk up and go, "Hey, big guy," he's looking over your head at the red dragonborn, the orc, pulling a spear out of the person that is over the red dragonborn's shoulder, and the birdman with
Hey, nothing to
grievous
see
wounds,
here.
kind of like leaning over.
You get 9 HP, Draco.
Oh
Thank you.
fuck.
Can I make an intimidation check?
no, Nolth, your spear has gotten a lot more impressive with throwing.
Excuse me, people. Silence
intimidation.
now. As you're standing where you're standing, it becomes mute in all sound in that area.
Oh, thank God I don't cast.
You point at you, Gabriel. What is the meaning of this?
Can I talk?
Yeah, it's silence on them behind you, which is everybody else.
We had an intruder in our establishment, our friend's establishment, and we hunted him down, and we were about to investigate what he was doing there.
Very well, have a good day. They turn and just walk. And as you're like contemplating doing that, you're like, they're leaving. They're leaving? You don't hear anything, they're just leaving. And they just keep walking down the street. The silence does end as well.
Gabe will walk up to the bird and cast some healing on him.
Thank you.
The good touch.
Oh,
Not that kind of
His
touch.
healing is better, by the way. His or mine?
Be very
Um,
careful. This is a trap.
Right now, they both kind of feel the same. I'm really hurt. Coughs up a little blood in his hand.
Neutral answer. Good answer.
Gabe helps him walk back to the end to heal up.
So you all walk 10 feet backwards to the shop, where you see Ignatius currently sitting on the stairs, seeping a tea bag into a cup.
Ignatius. Throw his body onto like countertop.
He just looks over at the body and goes, "Did they attack you first?"
Yes, they did.
Fine. You're paying for the window, and you're cleaning this shit up.
Is there any way? Can I
Yes.
recover my mine?
What the fuck? You put a rune of blasting in the middle of my shop?
I was talking to
the
the
middle
DM actually.
They're technically, as far as you know, unrecoverable. Once they're placed, they're there.
Oh,
Well,
Well,
put a landmine in a shop.
Gets spoken.
I just realized he put a landmine in a shop.
Yes, and you all let them.
but it's a yeah. It's what was the asking the group and not out loud. I mean, as long as the word isn't called out, I don't know what can go off.
Do you remember what the safe word was?
Hey, Kotar, do you want to go get ready for our costumes ready for the show later on while Gabriel talks with the
It's 1 a.m.
gentleman?
It's like 1
I'm just trying
a.m.
to find an excuse. I'm finding an excuse for me and Kotar to get out the room when
Sure.
Ignatius explodes on him.
Is Desmond awake?
Possibly.
Do we know where he sleeps?
Yes, upstairs. He sleeps in the
Okay.
closet.
Okay.
What?
It's
Seriously?
his preference. It's his preference. I offered a
And so
room.
go up and knock gently, Desmond. We could
Isn't it Desmond?
help if you got a minute. Don't mean to wake you if you were sleeping.
No reply.
Okay. It'll come back down. Looks like we're figuring this guy out on our own. Who wants to take a look at him?
Does they still have any more staffs sticking to him?
I think all of the extra appendages have been removed.
Gable
Okay.
will start
Search his-
searching him.
Yeah, roll an investigation. And as well, since you were speaking up,
Okay. Investigation. This is gonna be so bad. I wasn't wrong.
yeah. And you kind of like look over the gear and like there's a boot knife, but it seems pretty mundane. There's the sword outside that you know was that he dropped after he was killed. The same sword that he stabbed the shit out of Draco with.
Living shit out of.
And that's really all you could find. Gabe, however,
That short sword.
a short sword, yeah.
Draco, can you use this?
Yeah. I can.
It still has your blood on it.
You kind of claimed it. It's like, when you lick something and say it's mine, only this is a little.
little worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the sword and can I investigate it? See if there's anything I realize that's special about it.
Sure, roll an Arcana.
Ooh, I'm actually good at those.
Nice. This is a short sword
Sword.
of slashing.
Ooh.
It is meant to slash people and harm them physically.
Ooh.
It is a simple short sword.
Okay. I'm keeping it though because it stabbed me.
However, it did have a very peculiar toxin on it. A poison of some kind. It doesn't seep it. It seemed to have been like placed upon it.
Okay.
But anyways, Gabe, as you
Hey,
are
good buddy.
searching through the individual, what'd you say, Nolth?
Like, Draco, you feeling okay?
I feel fine. I feel better now that they healed me a little bit. Yeah.
No, it's just it's good.
I'm pretty sure I'm good right now.
I meant to say that as a joke out of character kind of thing,
Okay.
and I didn't mean to interrupt the DM.
Gabriel. As you are investigating through, you do find a hand crossbow that was hidden on the individual. Very nicely positioned as well. Looks dark in color. The string is very well made. Very high crafting quality as well. The arrow that is currently notched inside of it is tipped with this greenish looking liquid that kind of subtly glows. You also find strapped to their right thigh, there are... Well, he has cargo pants, so on the right thigh, you kind of reach in and you pull out a vial of this blue, purplish-looking thing. It is a liquid. You're not sure anything else about it. And lastly, you find a small note kind of tucked into the breast pocket a little bit.
I read a note.
What languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Elven, Dwarf, I think.
You do not speak this
Dwarvish.
language.
I can read it.
Gabe hands it over to Anne.
Okay, I
Ignatius,
will-
can you identify this fluid or see if this weapon is magical?
Honey, I almost blew you all sky high for making all this noise in the middle of my shop. I'm gonna sit here and drink my tea.
We didn't tell him what's going on tonight.
Nope, that was never part of your plan.
Oh.
You guys told Desmond, and when Desmond was like, I don't think he'll like it very much, you all kind of opted for, let's not tell him anything.
I will ritually cast comprehend languages.
Okay. Alrighty. As you begin touching the script, let me read comprehend languages. Okay. This seems to be a mix of several different languages. And therefore, it is encoded. So you cannot read it.
Hmm. It's in a code. I can. It's like the languages are mixed up in it.
Hmm.
So if somebody is good at like code breaking, maybe I could like translate it out into common.
Okay.
Nobody volunteers. Okay, cool.
I mean, I'll look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
so
try and help.
I will translate everything into common.
That's not really going to be feasible considering, like, as you're trying to translate through some of them, it just muddles, mixes, and shifts around because of the encoding. It's cryptic. Somebody's going to have to investigate it to figure it out.
All right. Somebody want to help me investigate this real fast?
I will.
That's
Alright.
fine, yeah. You got there. DC 16. All right. As you are decoding this, it's going to take you probably 2 or 3 hours to get it fully decoded. So the two of you are going to be seated there, kind of just going through everything for a long period of time. Sometime during that little decoding, Ignatius goes upstairs, and sometime after that, Desmond walks down the stairs, walks past the dead body and all of you, goes over towards one of the shelves and begins making himself a coffee.
Desmond,
What the hell? Oh, hi.
can you cast can you see if this is a magical item, or tell me what it is?
I can't see. I thought we made that perfectly clear by now.
Yeah, you seem very talented, so okay.
1 second. He snaps his finger, and you all watch a tiny bat appear, and then just like dives underneath his cloak. Okay.
What was that?
Nothing. So, he wanders over. What do you need?
Can you tell me what this vial of liquid is?
He takes it, uncorks. Oh! Oh shit. Okay, that's disgusting. Oh. That's poison. Oh. And if it's not poison, it should be.
And can you tell me if this crossbow is magical or special anyway? Watch out for the tip. I think it has some of the poison on it.
Oh, cool. Give it to me. He takes the crossbow, starts pulling at the string until it snaps and breaks. Not magical.
Okay, yeah, that was a way to check it.
That's great. I love Desmond.
Try to break it. It's not magical. It's...
So, any ideas on how to get rid of this rune of blasting?
Oh, that thing. Yes. I have 2 ideas. One you're not gonna like. The other I'm not gonna like. Can any of you make a tiny hut? No? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, then I'm not gonna like both.
What's the other suggestion?
We put a table on top of it and forget it ever existed. Or I can put a tiny hut over it, say the command word, get hit for a shit ton of damage, and then, you know, it's destroyed, but it doesn't destroy outside the tiny hut. Because magic can't move through it.
So, it's fire, right?
No, maybe? For glyphs like that, it's kind of hard to tell. The intended type of damage is usually based off of how ruthless the individual was who made it. Most commonly, like, clerics make it and stuff like that. Sometimes it's radiant. Then you get some of the, the fireball people. They like throwing those around a lot. Then it's fire. And then there's some people that like pure destruction, and then it's force, and those hurt the most.
I bet. Gabriel, did you know what type it was?
No.
Excuse me. He goes back. Starts sipping his, making his coffee and drinking it.
Alright, let's see. Let me think here.
Nolth, he did not find out about it.
Oh, I have detect poison and disease. I could have also.
Hey!
New stuff. New stuff.
Woo! Fun spells. So, how's everything going?
Trying to decode this over here and see what it says. That's about it. And not to die.
Mhm.
Cool.
It's
Hey,
good.
what's that? He points at the table that has the body on it.
That's a dead guy who tried to kill Rowan.
Oh, cool. So you got him.
We did.
Yep.
Would you mind, if you don't mind, seeing what you could, well, shit, finding out what you can about him? Can you, like, magically trace or check in on him or, like,
No,
learn anything about him?
no,
Okay.
that's not my magic. I know a guy who could do it though. Ignatius knows how to speak to dead people.
I don't think Ignatius is really happy with us right now.
Oh no, he's furious. You should have heard him in his room. You speak Infernal, so you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
You know his coffee order, right?
Yeah.
If
Oh
you-
wait, today's Wednesday. Salty caramel frappuccino, 2 shots of espresso, extra swirl of chocolate.
Well, if you could go there when they open, I'll give you the money for it.
No, they don't like me there anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
You can
how
go, though.
close are we to-
Oh, it's right
Yeah, I
around the
mean-
corner. Yeah.
Okay. How close are we to finishing the?
Encoding, you're about an hour of the 2 hours in.
Okay, so about another hour or so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that whenever we finish encoding.
Sure. So, Kothar already declared he's going the fuck to sleep. Rowan is back to Rowan, probably also going to sleep.
Gabe will get rid of the body and clean up the room.
What do you mean, get rid of the body?
Good question. Is there an alley somewhere close by, Gabe?
Gabe, hey, don't do that yet.
Yeah, we kind of want to talk to it.
Can we talk to it?
Ignatius can.
When he's not pissed at us.
Yeah, which I'm working on. So don't get rid of it yet.
What? I doubt leaving a dead body in the middle of a shop is going to put him in a good mood. Where do you suggest I put it?
It's like 3 a.m. We've got some time.
Well, if you want, there's actually a trough, like 2 streets over. You could cut off the head and drain out all the blood so it makes less of a mess.
Okay. Okay, we'll do that.
Cool. So, you go over to the trough and start sawing off the neck. A guard walks past you, Gabriel.
I would assume I could just hit it with a sword a few times.
It's not that easy to cut off a neck. You have to like saw through everything.
Bone, cartilage, all the fun stuff.
Yeah. The guard walks up to you while you're working. Excuse me, sir. What seems to be going on here?
Okay. This guy attacked our establishment, and we were going to recover the head to cast Speak with the Day with him and see what he was doing.
Oh, you're one of the imbeciles. Right. 1 second. He grabs the sword from you and kind of like pulls it out of your hand and puts it to the back of the neck. You saw through the backside first. Once you split the bone, everything else kind of just goes with it and shows you like a couple of rhythms and then hands it back to you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Love the sound.
Yeah, Deep Yard is it's lawful evil. It's they're
Oh.
not. Yeah, they're not. Well, technically chaotic, but the law system is lawful evil.
And Gabe,
Remember, this is the only place in this entire world where it's not illegal to kill people if they deserve it.
finishes taking the head off.
And the guard kind of, excuses himself and keeps going on his patrol.
And then brings it back to the shop and pitches it to it.
Sir,
What?
There is a fee for littering. Points at the body.
Oh, what would you suggest I do with it?
Well, if you don't have any type of means of acid splashing of some sort, you would pay the fine and we will handle it.
What's his fine?
10 silver.
Okay.
He holds his hand out.
Gabe throws him some silver.
All right, he takes 10 silver from you. Have a good day, sir.
Not even gonna question.
An efficient recycling program? I mean,
They do have a recycling program, but he took the head. They need that. I mean, there's somebody who will probably want it. So it's kind of like when you have a TV that's too old, you have to pay them to pick it up. Even though they're going to recycle it, you still have to pay them to pick it up.
right.
So Gabe heads back to the shop and pitches in Ed. Here you go.
And give me a deck save. 21. You pick up the head and you throw it right past N, and it kind of smacks into Desmond. Ah! Oh shit! What the hell, man?
I'm sorry. N is very bad at catching things, apparently.
Ow!
I was dodging that because you threw it at me, not to me.
He picks it up and starts feeling. Oh, that's a head. Oh, and just tosses it the other way. Doop, 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 doop. Oh. Ew.
Gabe.
Ew. Ew.
Gabe finds some place to put secure and then starts cleaning up.
Sure, sure.
So is the window pane in small pieces or is it big pieces?
Yeah, it's a lot of small pieces, yeah.
So a lot of mending.
Mm-hmm.
No, because it's a minute per cast. There's no way.
So put these two.
Yeah, it is not that patient.
And it's 3 a.m?
At this point it is, yeah. And you finish the encryption.
Woohoo!
Kill order for Druid Girl, recent work study, applicant and recipient on first try. Rumored to have friends and allies, though low capacity and capabilities. Address and shop listed below, which is the shop that all of you are in. Threat level, medium. Quick, silent, private execution requested. 2 agents. Move forward. 1 shadow, 1 blade. Kill completion. Bring back. Lock of hair with leaf sewn into it. That's all it says.
Any ideas, Ann?
So the assassin, have we I mean, I had the head thrown at me. Would it be reasonable for me to be able to take on their appearance?
You saw the body splayed out on the ground. Yes.
Okay.
You could. Your physique is a little smaller than theirs, but not a lot. They were pretty lanky, drow in nature, so it's not astronomical for you to do that.
Well, I mean, I have an idea. I could masquerade as them and
Die, probably.
and
Do you know where you could take the lock of hair if you do that?
I mean, I wouldn't cut off Rowan's hair. I don't know, like maybe I'm like fucking about instead of doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm sure that at that point they'll like send somebody after me or send somebody after us again.
But where would we take the lock of hair?
that's, I mean, that wasn't part of the thing, was not getting any, like, I was gonna pretend like I'd failed. Like, look all bloody and beaten up and
But do you know where you would go and to report that you failed?
no, I mean, I would just like, I'm sure that
We-
even the, like, all I'd have to do is just like walk around like I've been beat up around here, and I'm sure they've got other people like watching and stuff.
We could always take the head to what's her name, or show what's her name the note.
That seems like the better idea.
If you remember, they're not supposed to have any dealings in this.
That is true, but
So,
Yeah, or we could make nice with Ignatius and see if we could talk to him.
that's probably the best route.
So, I am going to go get his salted caramel frap with chocolate, with like a double shot.
can you repeat what the order was?
I'll clean up, and no one mentioned the mine.
I'm going to sleep. I'm hurt.
Goodness gracious. Okay, so it was salted caramel frap,
Yep.
and I remember it was with chocolate,
A swirl of chocolate.
with chocolate swirl,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a double shot.
2 extra shots of espresso.
Uh,
Not a double shot, that's a triple shot, but it's supposed to be 2 extras.
okay. That was everything.
Yep, that's it.
Okay,
That's his
There
Wednesday
is a-
order.
Wednesday order. Well,
Bless you.
thank you. I am going to go and get his Wednesday order, and he has a sweet tooth, so I'll pick up some extra pastries while I'm there.
Very well. You do so. You come back, splaying out your findings on the table, and taking the remainder up to his room and... What?
I have a salted caramel frap with 2 extra shots and a chocolate swirl with your name on it.
The door opens. You look inside, and it is the most lavished looking room. It looks like something that's right out from like the Arabian Nights. It is such a dark tone with colorful tapestries and colors floating around the area, large hanging wools and fine linens draping across everything, and the entire floor appears to be a bed. And he's seated about 20 feet back, up on top of a chair, currently legs crossed, just staring at the ceiling. What do you want?
To say that we're sorry and that we should have included you on the plan. You've been a really good friend, and we should have respected that a little bit more.
You really should have, yes.
And so I've got the coffee, and I've got some cheese danishes in here with some, like, it looks like peach preserves and like apple turnovers too. So
I'm lactose intolerant, but I think it's worth it. Said every lactose ever.
Mm-hmm.
right. So do you want me to leave them over here on this table? Or?
Bring it here. And he just holds his hands out.
It'll very carefully walk through the room so they don't.
So explain to me what just happened.
We had a assassin come after Rowan. Because apparently they see her as the only threat in the group because she's like the smartest now.
Fair assessment. I mean, out of all of you, she is by far the most terrifying.
Yeah, because she doesn't like. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Kothar is like the most physically intimidating person, but like,
Rowan
She
will
can-
rip you to shreds.
yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it's like, I don't know.
why did you keep the body instead of recycling it?
Gabriel recycled like 9/10 of it. We have the head, and we want to
Oh.
see if. Well, I was gonna give you some time to wake up, but if you wouldn't mind,
You want me to speak to it?
yeah. And
Do you know how rude dead people are? Like, seriously, they are so rude. They're all like, oh, I'm dead. I no longer breathe. I'm no longer of this world. I don't care what happened. Ugh.
Granted, there are people who are like that.
Yeah, I know, but those people you can slap and hurt.
True.
But yes,
Uh,
I'll talk to the dead skull, but I need all of you far away from it. Seeing as you're the ones that killed it, it probably doesn't want to speak with you around.
Okay, that is a fair assessment, and I will, just whenever you're awake and ready. I don't want to like.
Oh, well, I'm gonna charge you.
Okay.
So, for time and services of me having to perform that ghastly ritual, we're gonna go with 15 gold.
15. Okay, I'm sure we can pull that together.
For the fixing of my window downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? I'm feeling an upgrade. I want something that's more muralized of myself, colored pane glasses. Something a little thicker, something that'll withstand a, hefty throw against it. That's probably going to be another 20 gold. So, yeah. 36 gold.
Yeah, I'll talk to everyone and get it pulled together.
Good. I will sit here and enjoy my coffee.
Alrighty.
And just start
Sounds-
slurping.
Like a plan. We'll see you in a bit. Enjoy your coffee.
Alrighty.
And I'll turn around and head out. So, when everybody wakes up, somehow we gotta get all together.
Alright, you wait around for everybody to wake up?
Well, I'll snooze until everyone starts to wake up.
Alright, that'll put you at like midday.
Okay.
So, everybody slowly starts waking up.
I really feel like I did nothing last night, but
Mm-hmm. How'd you feel like that?
how you feeling, Draco?
I'm feeling a lot better this morning. I was rough last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, invisible
He knew where to
short
stab-
sword.
He
Yeah.
knew where to stab you. So,
Yeah. Kind of sucked.
yeah. But you did good. Hey, you didn't die.
Yeah, didn't die.
That's important.
Hmm.
What was it? I guess we need to get these windows fixed and figure out what to do with the body. Oh, did you guys get the cipher thing done?
Yeah, we
I don't know,
figured it
I-
out, and it was just basically about the details, so like the contract on Rowan, and then then Gabe went and disposed of the body. But we kept the head because Ignatius wants to. We're gonna get Ignatius to talk to it if we can.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Running around a bit got me quite tired. So.
I feel you on that one.
Mm-hmm. You know, you'd think with my body type, I'm built for sprinting, but I'm not. No.
Your body
Long
type.
distances.
You mean Popeye body type? Just.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, but I always imagine you had chicken legs,
No.
like that guy at the
What?
gym. You know the one.
No.
Prison body.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't skip like that here.
Never skip like that.
But anyways, I think we're going to take a break here. Let you all decide exactly what it is you're going to do. Don't worry, we'll be right back.